Hey everybody, Asher here, back with more Stellaris, picking up around where we left off the last time. You can see we have some colony ships sitting and waiting. You see that we have some other empires nearby us that want to be our friends. We do have one tiny group that is our vassal. So not the strongest of the strong, but we're going to see if we can turn the Zacran United Stars instead of constantly having to deal with all of the faction piss-offery that we are right now. That's going to take a lot of influence to deal with. Pretty much we need to just work on getting our people back together. Let's start by actually looking at our physics research. We got a gamma laser. It's actually pretty strong but hefty research requirement. Cold fusion reactor. I wish I could disable inferior technologies here. Plasma thrower's not awful. Improve shields. Large shields. I feel like we need that. Oh, satellite crash on Sinor. Or shuttle crash. Uh-oh. During a clandestine mission on the surface of Sinor, one of our shuttles was intercepted by a squadron of atmospheric fighters belonging to a local nation state. A lucky missile disabled the shuttle's engine, and it crashed into a remote wilderness region. We need to act fast or we need to evacuate any survivors before the natives reach the crash site. All evidence of our presence must be removed. So let's go ahead. We're going to pick shields. And let's go to Sinor. Hello, you. Time is short. Special project. Rescue. We're going to pause here. Let's read the special project. We only have 792 days left. That's a really long time for them to get all the way over here. But they're only in the machine age. So we need a scientist that's 3 skill or higher. You're doing asteroid defense system. You're surveying here. We'll get away from there for a minute. We gotta do this now. Fortunately, because it's hyperlanes, even if you... Whoa, wait a minute. Okay, so I do have a scientist that's oh, you know what? I ran into this before, didn't I? We are gonna go ahead and go back there. We're gonna send one of our... We're gonna send the scientist over here. I go ahead and survey this. We ran into this before where this item bugged out for some reason and we couldn't actually do it that way. So let's go ahead and get this science ship. Well, here's the thing. You have to be a skill of 3 or higher, so... Alright, let's switcheroo. And then we'll go to you. And like I said, we have just a little bit of like... in-town housekeeping stuff to do. So we can definitely take care of that. Our borders didn't die too much, even with it's now not nearly on the borderline there. But if we can get an arid world, we can colonize that just fine. 2 more colony ships. We should have a continental world that should be able to go to humanity again, although this is a bunch of tile blockers. Do you like your tile blockers? Maybe. We don't have any more humans? Okay. I thought I built one more. Back to Sol. I've been using some other species as my colonization buddies for continental planets, and they're starting to outpopulate the Ashen. So we are trying to change that. So we can actually do 2 continental worlds, can't we? So the other goal for this episode is actually starting a war. And I guess we'll get there before too long. So, core, here's an ocean world, which the Ashen are okay with. Not like awesome, but okay. And then we have some other places down here we can do too. Like this ocean world, which is okay, not huge. Big enough. Alright, and where do we want to plop you? Probably here. Okay, trade deal duration expired. Our trade treaty with the Methil Imperium expired. Well, let's see if we can re-up that, because that was a non-aggression pact. They're actually pathetic to us, which is interesting. We're going to run into this quite a bit. So non-aggression pledge. They don't want to do that because they're wary of us now? Well, shit. Okay. We do a research agreement? Ugh. Alright. Do you guys want to do a research agreement? That's something I haven't really dived into very much of this game. They're superior to us. I guess this is one of the people with advanced starts. So non-aggression pledge. Let's throw in some... Let's throw in like 100. Okay, you guys don't want energy. That's fine. Minerals? There we go. 100 minerals for a non-aggression pledge. Okay, they probably like it. Now, I don't remember if I made that like the right length or anything, but let's go ahead and see if we can do a research agreement as well. Gives the other party 25% of research costs for technologies that I've already researched for the duration of the deal, which there's a few of those. And they've done a lot of those. They'll only do it with allies. Well, do you all have any allies right now? Invite to alliance. Acceptance of -15. Because we're evangelizing zealots, we have mutual rivals. We're so close. We're so close to being friends. Is there anything else we can do at this rate? Because we could rule the galaxy together. We really could. We could curb stomp the rest of the alien races out here. But regardless,
construction complete.
Let's see. That's actually all that makes me think of is American History X, and I feel very dirty for using the term curb stomp now. And if you haven't seen that movie, it's a very good movie, but be ready for it because it is it's a rough movie. It's not a feel-good piece. Let's put it that way. All right. Now I can upgrade these things a lot more, but you can see we have a fleet capacity of so much higher now. Did we never build this thing that we were supposed to build here? Why do we not get an orbital hydroponics farm? Alright. And we're going to need to go through our spaceships here in a little bit too. Alright, so upgrade you guys. And I think we're going to be decent on colonization for a while. I wish there was something more I could do with my energy right now, other than just moving my fleets into position up here. So let's go ahead and do that. Would rather have y'all orbit around a planet, and it's too bad that we can't get that going. So let's see. So for the asteroid defense system, okay, we'll take 4 months to complete. Sabotage and Alfred 3. So we don't use a science ship for it. We just use engineering. All right, we'll do that now. All right, we'll send all of our people over here. We can actually build a spaceport. How many spaceports can we build here? We actually have another place where we can colonize, don't we? We just require a colony ship. So printing press. Yay, they're reaching new parts of space. Alright. See, we may need some of that later. Alright, so first squadron. Let's put you up here. So if we go to war, it's going to take a... I'm only building up my forces because I need to actually be using some of this stuff. Like if we look back at our sectors, I know a lot of people complain about the sector AI, and it's not unjustified. There's a lot of things that need tweaking with sectors. But one of the things a lot of people don't realize is that, oh god, we actually used up all of our minerals. Asteroid defense system, a combination of extraterritorial constructions are keeping the people of Bacagni safe from further impacts. Yay. That took a little too long, but you see, by giving all this stuff over here, we'll actually be upgrading pretty much everything. So that's good. See, they have a lot of minerals and they're not really needing to use them as well. That's a very rich sector, actually, because we're not taxing the crap out of them. Okay. And the Gabog sector, the other Gabog sector, it's like one mod that I need to download, I'm pretty sure, is one that like increases the name pool, because I'm a little frustrated with this running out of names business. Okay, so we got some crystalline entities down here. Do we have any other research projects that seem good? We have one probe left. We're researching this, and it's not going super fast. So hopefully we can get it taken care of. We have some other constructions we can do down here, though. Research station, research station. We could build a frontier outpost if it seemed worth my time to grab that, but it really doesn't. So research stations. Like, we didn't destroy too much infrastructure in that last war. So we could be good here. Alright, and we'll build a mining station here. Can't build anything there, which is a little annoying. And these guys are just going to keep fighting. Alright, we got our fleets here. Okay, this planet's okay. Let's go ahead and embark all you guys. And just... actually need to select them. Fly them over here. Embark all you guys. Survivors rescued from the Ashen Collective. Operatives of the Akshama managed to evacuate several survivors from the crash shuttle. The remaining debris were destroyed in a controlled explosion, leaving nothing but a small crater in the natives to find. The nation-state where the incident occurred will no doubt blame its neighbors for its border violation, but the disruption of their natural development should hopefully be minimal. So, society research for everyone. Okay. This is one of the planets that are super pissed off, so we are going to go ahead and recruit as many defense armies as we can. Because this is one of our invading forces. It's going to be pretty important, but you all saw how long it took last time to get these things going. Like, it took a really, really long time for them to get super pissed off.
System survey complete.
Alright, so we need to recruit more defenses here.
Colony established.
We have defense armies there. We need more defense armies here. So as long as we have fortifications. Alright. Where's an inactive building? Really, guys? Okay, let's start by upgrading to... really, we can't do planetary administration either. Okay. Well, we need food. We need food. Alright, I think we're alright. Other than having 6 out of 5 planets again. I think we'll give this one to this smaller sector. Yeah, we've got Gablor, the sector sequel. Not that one. Really? Where is our... okay, this is, like I said. Gablor, the sector, but... oh, that's Gablog. Excuse me. Alright. Let's go ahead and make these at least like that little bit of borders touching. So now we're back to 5 planets, which is important. So science ship. Anything else for you to explore other than like these unsurveyed systems? I don't think there's going to be too much for us here. Then you... I guess if we don't have any other special projects right now, you can be on standby to clean up the wars here, so we can just send you home. To assist with research, maybe. If I actually had you selected, that'd be better. So, assist research. Alright, anything else that's pretty good or pretty necessary before we go to war? Because we have a little bit of, like, defense forces growing down here.
Construction complete.
We've got some Leviathans going through there. We got 4... energy that for some reason, probably because I removed the frontier outpost, it's all just sitting there now. So alright, I think we are almost in position, and we are only halfway through this episode here. We're not going to surprise anybody today, are we? We're just going to go straight to war, right? Colonize. Humans, you love the lack of space. Then do we got another place here? Another ocean world, an Arctic world, continental world. Sure, there we go. How far will these humans show at their potential? I don't know. And frankly, I'm just glad that there's someone else's problem now in our sector, because they could be doing a lot more for us than they are. So we have embassy established from these guys. Oh, that's good. And the athlete order is timed out. That's fine. Any other inactive buildings? Yeah, we got a few. But hopefully this means they're going to grow in just a minute. Or a little bit more than just a minute. Anything else we can build attachment-wise that would help them? Observatory. On the surface, I'm pretty sure we can also, at some point, build a frontier clinic. And that'll do. Alright. Guys, it's been fun. We have some more research available. Like, we have good technology. We have really high firepower on these guys. I could spend the time upgrading all of my ships. I think armored torpedoes would be fantastic before this war. But let's face it, pretty much where we're at right now, we can dominate these guys already. So let's just go ahead and declare war on them. Alright, so what do we want to do? We want to vassalize, and keep in mind, this is going to bring the whole alliance in against us. So we want to vassalize you. And we want them to cede... I can use the search bar for this, but I'm going to try not to. Alright, they got too many places. That's all... So, Shukran, or... S-U-H-S-H-U-C-K. Shit, really? There's 2 planets in there? Damn it. Alright, well, we'll get the main one then. So war cost 83, this will put us over 106. But if they're our vassal anyway, we can share the space, I guess. That's a little annoying, but let's go ahead and confirm. We have how many opponents? 1, 2, 3. Asona Blenick Sons. Let's confirm. So, who's at war with us now, and why are they not our neighbors? But are you prepared to devote yourself as we have?
Construction complete.
Not really. So they're at war with the Athletic Compact. We're at war with these guys now. Okay, that's fun. Hopefully you guys can fend for yourselves. Vassal. Alright, what are we going to do here? Let's send our smaller battleship squadron over here. We'll just go ahead and bombard the crap out of this. Now these guys are a warp empire, so they can be a little bit more annoying to chase down. But on the bright side, we are going to have some pretty substantial advantages here. But because we're going for a vassalization war, this is going to take a little bit more time. Alright, we need... Do we not have any, like, defense groups here? We do. Okay. Okay, what are their counter demands? They want to liberate all these places. Okay. So they're more interested... Okay, so we're all right. Right now, we have a higher Navy strength than their whole alliance. And they're already trying to warp over here, so that's fun. Okay, we got this transport fleet that needs to go ahead and get out. Did they, like, scout us ahead of time or something? I don't know. So let's see. That's a 4-stack.
Situation log updated.
Okay, they're going all the way over here. We'll see if they come back in just a second. Like, it looks like they're just right here right now. Okay, so what do we got? It's all fun and games until we have all these simultaneous wars. Looks like Electra's going to... Whoa, that's not the group that we want to do that with. So Electra's probably going to fall. We don't have any, like, great targets here. So we'll see if we can use these guys to chase. Looks like they're already trying to warp away, though. So that was a missed opportunity to... Alright.
Situation log updated.
So that's a little bit of a missed opportunity to see their military capabilities. Okay, so we're just backing and forthing here. More sabotage, which is unfortunate. Do we have... Are we subjecting ourselves to any resistance over here? Not really. Alright. So we can bombard this. We do have a... Anomaly found. Yay. Alright. It looks like these guys are not too strong. So let's see, we have some smaller forces here. Let's go ahead and merge you guys. And we'll send you all over here. Alright, that should be enough of that. Yeah, that's right, we're actually in a battle over here. Okay, 12 stack versus 2 stack. Unfortunately, once again, we can't see too much of their military. Do we have any of their military ships caught out right now? Because I'd love to be able to just click on them without being in combat. Guess not. Alright. We can definitely turn down the speed. So this 4 stack became a 0 stack. They have multiple battleships. They're still using shields, those fools. And we could probably do with a little more point defense systems at this point, but I think we're alright.
Situation log update.
Let's go ahead and merge all you guys. Alright. So if this system's taking care of them for some reason, it's just wanting to do that. Let's go over here and see if we can... We got 2 planets here. Alright, so we're going to definitely need some more armies. Yes, Athlid Assault Army looks good to me. So this is an invasion squad. We should already have one moving over here, shouldn't we? Unfortunately, it's not telling me what these guys are doing. Like, you guys are supposed to be merging. There we go. Okay, we got U5. I know I just sent somebody else over here, but all we need is 5. U7 can probably land over here and be alright. Like, these guys don't have any defenses to speak of either. We have a few more forces over here. Once again, where are your allies?
Construction complete.
Where are they? We have an unidentified empire, though. It's like these guys are just all fracturing. It's not a good day to be them. So their 6 stack is moving in. What can we find out? Because they're in sensor range right now. Their battleships, they have very cute particle lances. Those will penetrate armor, that's fine. They have lots of armor penetration. They're even using some really good torpedoes. Oh, they're trying here. They have... This is actually a decent layout, especially considering they're using cold fusion power. But while their weapons are good, and those ships actually are pretty intimidating. Like, they have gamma lasers and lots of shields. Torpedoes and stuff, so they can do some damage. Let's see where their army's going. And let's kill it. And we actually have our battleships with warp suppression, so this will be especially fun. Because that means they're not going to be able to run away. Alright, so main fleet versus their main fleet. We double their strength. They have superior technology to us. And there's the second part of their fleet. For some reason, someone has towed an asteroid into stable orbit. That's fine. So we're going to lose some destroyers here for sure, but destroyers are kind of our cannon fodder. In multiplayer, it's good to span a lot of corvettes and have high evasion. But you can see I'm going with the big ship approach in this battle, and I'll probably be okay for it. Although we did lose a cruiser, which makes me a little sad. We have a lot of destroyers, and we're knocking out their destroyers pretty hard. Alright, so this should actually crush them. I wonder how much of this is their Federation fleet. That's got to be somewhere. They do have a Federation, not just an alliance, I believe. Alright, so they did do some substantial damage to our fleet. We're going to be able to build up here before long. This is actually a pretty good engagement for them. But we're getting war score. And they're just... Like I said, they were a little too reliant on shields, whereas my torpedoes are going to be able to pull through. So while they're doing some good damage... Like you can see my fleet strength's down from... They did 2,000 damage to my fleet. These two battleships are just not going to make it. Alright, so one battleship, a little bit of lag, not so bad. Alright. Back to bombarding. And if we look at these guys, I don't think they have much left. Yeah, their fleet power is pathetic. And this is why we build things. So hopefully there goes some of our troops. Go ahead and land armies. Got a group of 5 somewhere here. Okay, that's 12. Okay, you 8 are still going here. Where are you guys going? Okay.
Research complete.
We don't need both of you guys, so you all can just enter orbit here. By the time you all get there, we should be okay. First invasion starting. Once again, it's all going pretty well. We can go ahead and actually, like I said, I'm just going to build a few battleships for now. We don't have, like, limitless minerals, because we did do a lot of upgrading here, but we should be able to get another good fleet here. So, first planet secured. This planet falls. We have this other fleet. Let's drop it down over here. We should be able to grab this place here in just a moment. And then we can focus our efforts to the east. Like, once again, we're taking them on. Some of these things are not giving us any score, but that's because they are so damn big. So that's going to take a little bit of build up. This could be our first multi-episode like war, and not just like, haha, yeah, it's multi-episodes, but one that's actually in, I don't want to call it in jeopardy, but actually needs to be resolved over time. Alright, so that defense station just did our job for us. I guess we'll blockade the bigger world first. Alright, so we have some more research we can do too. That spaceport's a little beefy. I mean, it's not doing any damage to us because our point defense is taking it out. Alright, so one of our sectors is missing necessary resources somehow. Sinkholes, Form Federation, Tropical World, Leader Recruitment Cost, Amoeba Flagella. Let's do Tropical World. Alright. So what else do we got? We got another invasion force coming. Got another invasion force on the way somewhere.
Research complete.
They're taking their dear sweet time though. Alright, so that invasion's happening. How many more people do we have to send? We have another one. Did that actually just happen? Alright, they're coming. Nope! Nope, nope. Stupid AI pathing. Nope, nope. Alright. It's like, let's fly them all the way through this space. No, that's why we're trying to vassalize them, I guess, but... Alright, so you guys are just in orbit. So let's go ahead and land armies. Let's go ahead and look at what research. Planetary shields, which is a rare technology. Pretty good for a lot of places. Shield capacitors, which increase the recharge rate of shields. Is it time for hyperdrive? We have all these other things that we can research relatively quickly too. Barrier point defense could be very important. But we have overwhelming strength right now. I think it is time for hyperdrive 3. Alright, so this one's gone on a little long, but we'll just watch this invasion real quick. Watch the pretty fireworks on Denerp. Their defenses stand no chance.
System survey complete.
But yeah, that's going to do it for this one. This is Asher. We are... the good news is that we're wiping the plate clean on the war front. The bad news is that it's going to take a lot of effort to vassalize these guys, which is okay. But that effort is going to be mitigated by the fact that each victory that we make barely moves our war score. Like, you see how tiny these are, and that's just because I'm fighting so many on so many fronts. I'm fighting a defender of 5 nations and really only attacking 1. So that's how it goes. If we negotiate, they'll accept peace. They won't accept vassalization. They won't accept ceding the planet because we haven't actually occupied it yet. We have an army on the way, right, guys? Okay, it's here. We'll end the episode on this invasion, I guess. Let's go ahead and land armies. This is actually... It's very important to fulfill your war goals, but it's more important actually to get your forces mustered. So let's go ahead. We'll spaceport. We'll throw out some... after the save game delay. That's great. It's like I clicked a bunch of times. We still get it. That's okay. So, a few corvettes. We got a few other things worth building, but we'll get them later. Right now, a big thing is that we're at least... We started with, like, mineral cap. And we're moving down ever so slowly. So we can have this join another fleet that's bombarding, and this should be... This should be good for us. If we can take their capital, look at this, it's just 5 armies. And the peasants are super duper revolting. 5 armies versus 5 garrisons. What could possibly happen? Nobody can retreat. Not for another 10 days. So high gravity, Titanic life. Oh man. This is the bug one from before. So I'm glad I didn't run into the Titanic life buzzsaw here. That would have stunk. Well, not really, because I could have actually deleted their fortifications with bombardment, and that would have worked out. Alright, so that's it for this one. This is Asher. We'll do this again in the coming days. Not in the coming days, but very soon. Let's just go ahead and merge these guys. This is going to be a long war. You can see that victory, that occupation, only netted us 3 points. So I guess we're going to have to go back and send a cleanup crew through to destroy some infrastructure. Which is not, while not ideal by any stretch of the imagination, is I guess what we'll have to do. You can go ahead and set you to bombard this one, but I'm going to pause it here. That's it for now. Thanks for watching. This is going to be a bit of a protracted war, but we're going to work our way down to their capital and see what we can do. Thanks for watching. See you next time.